We've all been there, right? Standing on a wobbly chair trying to reach that top shelf. Now imagine that feeling, but you're 10, 20, even 100 feet in the air. That's the reality for millions of workers every day. Whether you're a construction worker, a window cleaner, or just changing a light bulb on a high ceiling, working at height comes with a unique set of risks. But here's the good news, these risks are manageable. With the right knowledge, the right gear, and the right attitude, we can all come home safe after a hard day's work, no matter how high the job takes us. Let's be blunt. Working at height can be dangerous. We're talking about falls, dropped objects, electrical hazards, and more. One wrong step, one loose tool, and the consequences can be severe. Imagine a hammer slipping from your grasp while you're on a roof. Now picture that hammer falling on someone below. Not a pretty picture, is it? That's why understanding the risks is so important. It's not about being scared, it's about being smart, being aware, and taking the necessary precautions to protect ourselves and those around us. Before you even think about setting foot on a ladder or stepping onto a scaffold, you need a plan. And not just any plan, a proper risk assessment. This means identifying potential hazards, evaluating the risks, and figuring out ways to eliminate or minimize those risks. It's like checking the weather before you go hiking. You wouldn't climb a mountain in a blizzard, would you? Same goes for working at height. Know the risks, plan your work, and work your plan. Now let's talk gear. When it comes to working at height, your personal protective equipment, PPE, is your best friend. We're talking hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, and most importantly, a properly fitted harness. Think of it like this. Your PPE is the armor that stands between you and potential danger. A hard hat protects your head from falling objects. Safety glasses shield your eyes from debris. And that harness? That's your lifeline in case of a fall. Don't skimp on your PPE. It could save your life. Ladders. They seem simple enough, right? But you'd be surprised how many accidents happen because of improper ladder use. Always inspect a ladder before you use it. Make sure it's stable, secure, and can handle your weight. And for crying out loud, never ever stand on the top rung. Remember, ladders are tools, and like any tool, they need to be used correctly to be effective. Treat them with respect, and they'll get you where you need to go safely. Scaffolding is like a temporary building in the sky. It's essential for many jobs, but it also comes with its own set of hazards. Always make sure your scaffolding is built by a competent person, inspected regularly, and equipped with guardrails and toe boards. Never overload a scaffold, and always be aware of your surroundings. Remember, a well-built scaffold can be a safe and efficient workspace, but a poorly maintained one can be a recipe for disaster. Fall protection, your safety net. If there's one thing you take away from this, let it be this. Fall protection is non-negotiable when working at height. Whether it's a harness and lanyard, a safety net, or a guardrail system, having a system in place to catch you if you fall can mean the difference between a close call and a tragedy. Remember, gravity is unforgiving. Don't give it a chance to win. Clear communication, safe execution. Working at height is often a team effort. That's why clear communication is crucial. Before you start any job, make sure everyone knows their role, the potential hazards, and the safety procedures in place. And don't be afraid to speak up if you see something unsafe. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. Emergency procedures. Be prepared, stay calm. Emergencies happen, it's a fact of life. But knowing what to do in an emergency can save lives. Have a plan in place for dealing with falls, injuries, and evacuations. Make sure everyone knows the emergency procedures and the location of first aid equipment. And remember, in an emergency, stay calm, assess the situation, and act quickly and decisively. Safety. It's not just a job, it's a way of life. At the end of the day, safety isn't just about following rules and regulations. It's about looking out for yourself and your colleagues. It's about going home to your families every night. So let's make a pact to work safely, to learn from each other, and to never stop striving for a safer workplace. Remember, your life might depend on it. For more information on working safely at height, visit the Health and Safety Executive HSE website at HSE website URL.